Hi Aries, my name is Audrey Alison. Thank you for joining me for your January 2016 forecast for the month. Happy New Year. I'm happy to be here, and let's start at the top of the month. On the 1st of January, we have Mercury entering Aquarius, and not for too long because he will retrograde at the 1 degree mark of Aquarius on the 5th of January through the 25th of January, and he'll go all the way back to the 14 degree mark of Capricorn. So take a look at your natal charts. This is especially accurate for Aries rising, but this is a solar forecast. But if you're lucky enough to know the time of your birth, look at your natal chart and see where you hold the 1 degree mark of Aquarius back through 14 degree marks, the 14 degree mark of Capricorn. That's your review. That's where you're holding your review in the Mercury retrograde. And as Mercury goes deeper into this retrograde, he will end up trining Jupiter, stationed in Virgo. And Jupiter's also retrograding on the 7th of January at 23 degrees of Virgo, back to 13 degrees of Virgo. So this trine that will occur between Mercury and Jupiter in the earth signs of Capricorn and Virgo is in between your 10th house of career and your 6th house of work, the work sectors. The Mercury retrograde initiates his retrograde in the 11th house for you at the 1 degree mark of Aquarius, of your goals and your hopes and wishes. So what goals and wishes do you have regarding your career, retirement, Aries? This is the analysis you'll be going through, and the evaluation that you'll be going through with the Mercury retrograde. And it will apply to your work, how you are working, the structure of your work, possibly your retirement, thoughts of that. On the 3rd of January, Mars enters Scorpio into your 8th house of intimacy and sex. This is a very passionate and physical placement because Mars is physicality, and the 8th house is sex and other people's money, intimacy, shared resources. There's stimulation with Mars. There's energy in the 8th house. Loans, investments, settlements, that kind of energy is super for Mars, who is stamina, energy, fast-paced. There's a little bit of, anger and aggression with Mars, so watch the tone with the intimate partner, and maybe watch the physicality in the boudoir. You don't want to knock anyone's head off here. Mars is very aggressive, so you might have to tone that down a notch, or not, whatever floats your boat. On the 7th, Jupiter will retrograde through May 10th in Virgo, in the solar 6th house. I don't mind a retrograde Jupiter as much because he's still expansive. It's just at a slower disbursement, the opulence and faith and positive energy that he has. He just slows down a little bit. He doesn't go away. On the 9th, we have our new moon at 19 degrees of Capricorn in the 10th house, replenishing that area where Mercury is having you review. Some of you Arians are starting new careers, want the promotion, want the limelight, want the recognition that you deserve. The new moon in your 10th is the time to go for it. I love that. Make your intentions, set your list of intentions around the career sector for January. The new moon on the 9th, have very positive outcome for that. On the 20th, the sun enters Aquarius, where the retrograde of Mercury initiated in the 11th house of goals and friendships and wishes and clubs and organizations, affiliations. The sun here will want you joining groups and clubs. Will also want you connecting to the friendships that you have through February 19th. The sun is the life force, the energy. Where he goes, we follow. On the 23rd, Venus enters Capricorn, conjunct that Mercury retrograde in the 10th house of career. And Venus is smoothing over in harmony and love and attraction. Venus is also money in the career, money in the 10th house, promotion. There's also a full moon on the 23rd at 3 degrees of Leo in the 5th house of creative endeavors, of entrepreneurial energy. The full moon is bringing an end to the sector that the culmination in the sector it touches. So maybe ending a creative endeavor. You finished a project. You've accomplished your goals in that project already. So you could see something coming to an end there. Maybe your kids are going back to school around that time. The full moon of the 5th, the removing of the children from the home. Also, for those of you who are self-employed, maybe the leap of faith or the risk you took might see you wanting to change something up there. Something can come to an end in how you are running the business. And you'll take on something, a new concept somehow in the career. Let me get to the cards. I'm using the Alchemical deck by Robert M. Place, my steadfast deck. And if you'd like to book with me, I read through the week. I'm at audreyalison.com. You can select your desired reading length via the PayPal button on my appointment request page, and I'll get back to you with some appointment options and times. Okay, Aries, here are your cards for January 2016. The 8 of Coins, hard at work, earnings, getting paid and working hard, keeping focused, not allowing for too much distraction or the influence of other people's ideas or advice, honing in on a trade. The Sun, warmth, the Sun entering Aquarius in the 11th house of social connections and friendships, but this is also the season of summer and success in marriage, success in soulmate, relationship energy. The World, wow, 2 really positive major arcana cards. In 4 seasons' time, it will be the goal of the work, the accomplishment. The World is a very successful card, but it's happiness, it's achievement, it's 10th house, the highest point next to the midheaven on the astrological wheel. It's going the distance, getting your vision and your wish fulfilled if you work hard enough. The 2 of Wands, Mercury and Venus at the bottom, Hermes and Aphrodite. Hermes the messenger. Now, Mercury retrograding will have you reviewing maybe a potential relationship as well, even though the review is in the 11th and 10th. But this is your connection to passion and physical connection. Mars, fire, in the 8th house of sex is basically this. 2 lovers lost in one another, intertwined, interlaced. You also have the Lady of Fire, the Lady of Wands, Lady of Staves. She loves dance, newness, passion. There's a physicality to these cards, especially because of the fire. A lot of you Aries who are ruled by fire, ruled by Mars, will be focused a lot on your work, but there could be distractions for a successful relationship around you, which is not astrologically there, with the exception of the full moon in your 5th house, bringing an end to a romance possibly, and the initiating stages of a new romance, the lover of the new, 2 lovers intertwined. Maybe Arians will see themselves meeting up with their soulmate, or the initiating stages of that connection in January. Thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my channel and for liking my Facebook page, Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot. I'm wishing you a sweet 2016. And remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.